Well, I guess you could say things are getting pretty serious. Okay, and welcome back to the Fearless Training News Bite with myself, your host as always, Alex Connor. And like, comment, subscribe if you've not already done so. What are you doing, you moron, if you're not subscribing to this channel? Ludicrous! And make sure you follow all my other social media links too. Thanks, guys. All right, let's get into it. So when gaining muscle, the tortoise beats the hare. What is this all about? Well, oftentimes this is a bit of a parody, it's a bit of a fable in history. Nonetheless, it does have a true underlying principle and factor to it. So, in a recent study, competitive bodybuilders were split into two groups, one eating a higher energy surplus and one eating a lower energy surplus. Now, both groups gained significant muscle mass relative to their baseline. However, the high energy group gained significantly more body fat. However, they also gained significantly more muscle as well than the low energy group. That said, the high energy group increased fat-free mass by up to 3%, that's 2.4 kilos, and the fat mass by 12.4%, which is approximately 1.8 kilos. The low energy group increased fat-free mass by 1.5%, so pretty much half of the other group, which equates to 1.2 kilos, and fat by 2.5%, only 0.3 kilos. 300 grams. Thus, the slow gain group gained mass relative to a 4:1 ratio, and the fast group was gaining lean to fat mass at a 4:3 ratio. So as we can see, you're gaining a lot more fat mass for not as much muscle mass in its entirety. So really, probably not worth it to be in a massive surplus and eating what they call the seafood diet. Thus, large surplus gaining diets should probably be regulated to novice stages and only among relatively lean lifters who can afford to gain some body fat in the process, or might need to gain some body fat anyway, or have super fast metabolisms. The main applications and takeaways: based on the available research, weight gain at a rate of 0.5 to 1.5% of body weight per month is going to be where you want to sit. For novices, you can sit on the high end, and for more advanced athletes, you can sit on the low end of that. If you find yourself having to cyclically do cuts and shed excess body fat more than 2 to 3 times a year, you're probably attempting to gain weight too quickly, or you need to improve the effectiveness of your training. You're welcome. So guys, it's not all about just eating as much as you can and getting as big as you can for a short period of time, or even 12 months, and then hoping that all of a sudden magically you're going to gain all this muscle mass and then doing a cut and just thinking you're going to be jacked. It doesn't quite work like that. It's not as simple. So if you're a natural lifter, take this into consideration. If you want more in-depth knowledge on this, as always, visit my academy, link in the description below. As always, guys, thank you for joining me for this week's Fearless News Bite, and of course, I will see you next week, same time, same place.